let's draw the head in the manga style. Hey guys, it's Sebastian here from the Noble Frugal Studio, and today I'm going to show you how to draw the front view, side view, and 3/4 view of the human head in the manga style. This right here is the XPPen Artist Pro 16 Gen 2. It's a high resolution pen display geared towards professional artists. I've used this for about a month now. The drawing performance of this device makes it quite enjoyable to create with. Let's draw. In order to draw a great manga style head, it helps to study real faces. Once you get to know the bones and muscles of the face, drawing manga, anime, or any other style becomes a piece of cake. Let's start by drawing the front view. Now I'm using Clip Studio Paint, but you can follow along in any drawing software that you like. For the front view, let's start by drawing a circle for the cranium. Next, we're going to bring down the sides to make the chin. Let's also put the neck in here. Now let's divide the face into its planes. So we're first going to find the eye line, which is directly in the middle of the head. Somewhere right there. Next we have these cheek plane. Look something like this. And we have the temple region, temporalis. They come inwards. We have this brow ridge region. So close to the end of the circle we drew, we're gonna go a little lower and mark the nose. Next we're gonna find the brow line, which is where your nose meets your forehead. Finish off the nose. We can find the eyes right about here. So 2 large circles for the eyes. Now in between the brow and the nose, we're gonna put in the ears. I'm not going to see a lot of the ears since they're turned away from us. You can really see the most of the ear in the profile view. Add in the mouth. Alright, so let's draw the eyes now. I'm going to start from the tear duct with the line. Remembering that the eyes are a circle. I'm going to take this S curve all the way to the other end. Then down from here and straight. You can move the tear duct down a little bit, like so. Right, now the same for the other side. Actually, our brow should really be somewhere down here, right above the eye line. This is the brow ridge, and now we got the brow. And now the reason is because our eyes, our skull actually goes somewhat like this, like that. Okay. To make our eye socket, it's this sort of rhythm, this sort of shape. Right around our eye socket. So what we can do, and a lot of manga styles will put a little bit of shading like this shape right here, this little shading portion. Right above the eye. Right near where it meets the nose bridge. See that in a lot of anime and manga styles. Alright, so definitely a semi-realistic manga style. Let's move on to the eyebrows. They're just gonna follow this brow ridge. They see this shape right here, this curve. It's gonna curve up, something like that. So the eyebrows are gonna follow exactly that. So we're just gonna follow that same process for the side and 3/4 views. Let's go. sure that chin meets up halfway in the profile view. Got those measurements down, so let's divide that face up into planes. Got the zygomatic arch right here. That's the cheek, temporal region. All right, for the eyes, we can just put a line somewhere about here. Give it a little bit of depth. Very triangular shaped in the profile view. Some manga styles will include this jawline part, like something like this. You can always indicate it depending on your line art style, and some will leave it out. So it really depends on your own individual style whether you want to include the jawline. I think I will in this sort of semi-realistic style I'm demonstrating for you today. And lastly, let's not forget the eyebrows. They're really at the edge right here. Move this over a little bit. All right, and lastly, let's tackle that 3/4 view. Start with the cranium again. Bring down that chin. Mandible. Let me get the eyeliner right about here. All right, now let's divide the face up into planes as usual. Got the zygomatic arch right there. We got our brow line up here. Temporalis region. You see how this temporal region curves towards the top of the head? We can use that and cut this part off. So it's going to curve. That part of the head's going to get pretty cut off. All right? Something like this. And then you got the top of the head right around here. Build ourselves a nice structure. Once you get used to the structure and the rhythms of the head, it'll be pretty simple to draw it without all of these guidelines. Gonna find that brow probably somewhere around here. Bottom of the nose, somewhere around here. I'm gonna put in the circles for the eyes so I know where they are. The eye right here. Start at the tear duct, somewhere around here. Do that same thing where we start by drawing a line upwards, and then we're gonna take the S curve way earlier than we did last time. It's not gonna travel as much distance because now it's in perspective. And finally, we're going to clean up our drawings. So we're just gonna take care to erase some of the guidelines that we don't want in our final drawings, and any features we want to stand out, I'm going to darken using this pencil brush. Not gonna get too detailed with the hair. Maybe next time we can talk about how to draw anime and manga style hair. Let's finish this drawing off by adding some color. I'm gonna make a new layer underneath layer 1, and I'll name that color. Select this bright yellow. Right now I'm using the gouache brush in Clip Studio Paint. I'll throw my colors down here. Let's get a shadow color, and I'll choose this blue. Sort of like a light and shadow map. All right, looks good. And for the highlights, I'm just going to erase this yellow color. I'm going to go a little lighter with the shadows. All right, so we added this nice coloring effect behind the face to make it look like maybe our character is sitting by a window. So I'm going to follow the same color theme for the rest of these drawings. Let's make sure to flip our canvas to make sure everything looks as it should. Good. Gonna make one more layer above the line art layer. We'll call this highlights. I'm gonna get something close to that background color like this. That's it. Congratulations on refining your manga face drawing. Special thanks to XPPen for inviting me on their channel, and thank you guys for joining me. For more art tutorials just like this one, check out youtube.com/@XPPen. Happy illustrating.